Travel, when done right, it really reshapes your values. You stop chasing excess. You stop needing more. You start valuing people over things and simplicity. Stories over souvenirs, moments over luxury. You realize how resilient people are, how creative they are, how dreams grow. Even in the smallest places, you learn that happiness is not owned, it's practiced. And when you go alone, you feel this more clearly because nothing distracts you from truth. I want to share a personal experience that I had because I've been in estate management personal assistant work for years. And I one time interviewed with Tony Robbins and his wife. And I had a conversation with his wife, and she shared with me how their son was going to do volunteer work and that was a priority in his life. And let me tell you something. I fell in love with those people, but it wasn't the right situation for me because I knew I needed my own life. Although I love to help people with means, help other people, because I don't have the means, maybe I can support them to help others. I saw the true beauty, the humility, and the attitude, and the depth of how they thought and how they were going to raise their children, and how they opened up their minds to a whole new world and perspective by seeing how other people lived and volunteering. So when I say that you stop chasing excess and you stop needing more, you start valuing people over souvenirs and moments over luxury, you see people. You realize how resilient people are, how creative they are, how dreams grow, even in the smallest places. You learn that happiness is not owned and you're not entitled to it. It's practiced. Everything you have almost fell right into your lap if you have more than people in other countries. You see more clearly because nothing distracts you more from the truth than material possessions sometimes. Going alone builds confidence you can't fake. It builds intuition. It builds trust in yourself and in humanity. You learn you can navigate the unknown. You learn you can make friends anywhere. You learn you don't need permission to live fully, and somewhere along that way, you realize the world is not as cold as you were taught to believe. People open their doors. People open their hearts. People share their food. People help without being asked. And you carry those moments with you forever. Do you deserve it? Immerse yourself. Don't rush through places like they are checklists. Don't treat destinations like content only. Be present. Be respectful. Meet these people. Hear their stories. Be human. Travel alone at least once in your life and let it change you. Let it humble you. Volunteer if you can. Let it grow you. See the dreams behind the buildings, the people behind the places, the humanity behind the hospitality. And when you leave gratitude behind with every single person you encounter. The person who took your bags, the girl at the front desk. Don't be rude. Because the greatest thing travels gives you is not photos, is not status, not stories to impress people. It gives you perspective, and perspective changes everything. You're getting the gift of a life lesson, growing if you choose to, if you want. Grow, love, and then you take away something from your travels, more than photos, more than I did this and I did that. But I met these human beings that were vulnerable and frail and had very little. But but they showed me love and kindness. And it brings us a little closer in this world to understanding.